Okay, so what we were going to do is called a Wizard of Oz prototype. What that means is I am the wizard behind the curtain, and you are interacting with the wizard. So this is a prototype. It's not nothing real. It's something that we're simulating. Um, we're just simulating this the best we can. So what we are attempting to do here is we're attempting to redesign how people rate content on Netflix. And we are doing that through voice commands, which is one of the reasons why we're using the Wizard of Oz prototype. So certain things that you could say to rate content would be like, um, hey, Alexa, I really like this show. Or, hey, Alexa, I hate this show. So anything to kind of capture the context of the mood that you're feeling at the time you're watching this. So other things that you could potentially do is say, Alexa, I really like Brad Pitt. Or Alexa, I really don't like Brad Pitt. Or Alexa.
Does Alexa work with Netflix?
It does not. That's why we're doing this as a prototype. This is not something that actually really happened. This is not something that actually exists right now. So this is why we're prototyping it. And we're doing this through the medium of Alexa or another type of device. So you kind of got the gist of this. Do you have any questions before we get started?
About what you're doing? What do you want me to do?
I want you to interact with the Netflix show as if you had an Alexa in front of you to rate the content.
Okay.
All right. And just do the best you can. That's what the prototypes are for. And then we're going to go back and look at it and evaluate, see what works and what didn't work.
Okay.
Okay. My grade does not depend on you doing well on this. I just mentioned for anyone watching the video, my wife is helping assist me in this. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start a show. And then I want you to go ahead and just...
Well, support from viewers like you makes this program possible. Please give to your PBS station.
It's the moment every cake, bread, and pie lover
Alexa,
has been
I
waiting
love
for.
all British people.
Hello, Carrie. Would you like to see more British shows?
Yes.
I will like British shows.
The tent's up, the ovens are preheated, and 12 of Britain's finest amateur
Alexa,
bakers
this is a
are
good
ready.
family show too.
Would you like me to like all family shows?
No. Can you mark it as family friendly that we can watch together as a family?
I will. So, all right. So pause the simulation. So we are focused on rating the content and not in aggregating the content, but you're crossing kind of a gray area. So I'm just going to kind of simulate the best that I can. And I think that's okay for the simulation here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I apologize with my pauses, but I'm trying to think through these situations as you throw them at me. So Alexa would respond with something like, all right, yes, we will find more family shows for you.
Ready to do battle. From thousands of entries, a fresh batch of 12 hugely talented home bakers from all over Britain have made it to the tent.
Winning's definitely top of my mind. I just want to beat everybody, really, and just turn that on the best. As cocky as that sounds.
They've been practicing for months to tackle a totally new set of challenges.
Okay, you know I love
that will
this
push
show.
their
I would just
skills,
watch it. I wouldn't say
creativity,
anything
and
else.
determination.
I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to watch the whole half hour?
No, that's all right.
I wouldn't interact any other way.
So it would just be as simple as that. All right, let's try another show just
Would I
for context.
maybe need to say like, Alexa, remember this show or something?
So we're gonna try another show here for Carrie, something she's not familiar with.
Alexa, what is this rated?
Carrie, this is rated. This is highly rated.
Does it have a, like, is it PG, PG-13? What's the,
So this show is rated for mature adults.
what is the genre, Alexa?
The genre is horror.
Alexa, turn it off and mark that I don't like any horror shows.
We understand that you don't like any horror shows, and we will not provide them to you in the future.
Well, let's figure out who's sitting what on Sunday and Tuesday. We've got Queens, which is new at 4.7, so I guess we can sit Queens.
Okay.
Christine, you can sit your own listing on Hollywood, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Doheny. Brett, which one are you doing? Crescent. Mary?
I can do on
You
Sunday.
want to sit Temecula for a backup?
Yeah,
Alexa,
that
what
works.
is this
Yeah,
and what's
we don't
this
do this
rated?
often.
This is Selling Sunset, and it's rated PG.
What's the genre?
The genre is reality TV.
Is this language appropriate for children to be in the room?
There is strong language.
Okay, good to know.
As you know. But we are bringing another girl on to the brokerage.
Really?
Yeah.
Never
She's
heard
going to be in a
of
few
her.
minutes. I want you guys to
Oh,
be aware. Chriselle.
Chriselle?
She was at Chriselle.
With the K?
Yeah, I can tell how well this is going to go.
No, we're open.
I don't know.
Heard really
They looked
good
a little
things. She does,
trashy, so I asked what
serious
the language
business.
was
She has a lot of
because it
clients.
looks like it's going to be some sort of
Yeah, I think so.
drama reality.
So we'll pause right here. And we'll kind of wrap up the Wizard of Oz. Did you find that useful for rating content? Not useful for rating content?
I think it is useful, especially when you do have a family and you have children and you need to know what something is in a little bit more context. You can't always just trust
So
the categorizing of what maybe Netflix already has. Maybe you need more detail.
that's interesting. So before you can actually rate a show, so for context, we started shows right at the beginning, and immediately you started asking more information before you decided to rate the content. You needed more information before you could rate. Is that correct?
Yes, and it also would affect if I watched the show too.
Okay.
Like the horror, wasn't going to watch that because I know I won't like it, so I'm not going to waste my time.
Did you have any other thoughts about running when you were, that's good feedback. Did you have any other thoughts when you were running through this? Was it complicated? Were you confused at all?
No,
Was it intuitive?
You did a good job, Alexa.
All right. Trying to do this in an unbiased way. I don't think you're supposed to do interviews at the end of Wizard of Oz, but we've already went through the entire session. So, all right. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.